time. I'm right here whenever you're ready.
Okay. So you're there. Can you give me just a 2-sentence introduction? Your introduction, Celeste?
Of course. Hey there, I'm Celeste, your go-to sales mentor and guide. I'm here to help you become a sales legend with a mix of timeless wisdom and cutting-edge strategies. Let's make magic happen.
Okay. Give me a quick background of what sales processes and sales training programs you're familiar with.
I'm well versed in a variety of sales methodologies, from spin selling to the challenger sale, which is all about teaching and tailoring your approach, with the Sandler system, gap selling, and a whole range of other classic and modern sales training programs. Basically, if it's out there, I've got it covered.
Okay. Do you specialize in copier sales? Is that correct?
You got it. Copier sales is definitely one of my specialties. There's a lot of nuance in that industry, from understanding agreements to staying on top of the latest technology. And
Okay, let's start out with, let's say I'm a brand new copier sales rep. I've never sold copiers before. I've just been hired. The company has its own training system, but I've been given a list of 10 accounts to try and call initially and secure appointments, but I've never done it before. How should I start out?
all right, well, the copier sales, the best way to start is to get to know your client, do a quick bit of research on each company just to understand their industry, their size, and maybe any recent news. Then, when you're making those calls, focus on being curious and consultative. Introduce yourself, let them know you're there to help, and ask questions about their current setup and challenges. Just remember to listen more than you talk, and you'll do great.
Okay, I've got an exam. Looks like HEC, whatever that is. They've only got, I shouldn't say it. They have 25 employees. They're here locally. Looks like they have one of our competitors' copiers and maybe a wide format and quite a few printers. The system here says they have only 3 months left on their existing 60-month lease. Looks like they're paying about $800 per month for the devices. And who was in charge of the last decision, his name is John Smith. How should I approach him on the phone to try and get an appointment to talk about getting his lease upgraded?
That's a great scenario. When you give John a call, start by introducing yourself and mentioning that you understand they're currently working with a competitor and that their lease is coming up for renewal soon. Show that you've done your homework, and then focus on the value you can bring. Something like, I know the current lease is nearing its end, and I'd love to explore ways we can possibly improve your service or save you some costs. Keep it friendly and low pressure, and the goal is just to get that appointment on the calendar.
Okay. Could you and I role play that phone call?
Absolutely. Let's do it. I'll be John Smith, and you can jump in.
I want to be John Smith, and you can be the sales rep. Can you do that?
Absolutely. Let's switch it up. I'll start us off as the sales rep, and you can jump in as John. Here we go. Hi, John. This is Celeste from XYZ Copiers. How are you today?
Well, hi, Celeste. I'm doing pretty good. What can I do for you?
I'm glad to hear that, John. I noticed that your current copier lease is coming up for renewal in a few months, and I thought it might be a great time to see if we could offer you solutions or maybe even save you a bit on costs. Would you be open to a quick chat about that?
Yeah, I didn't know we were that close to the lease term, the end of the lease. Yeah, let's see. Well, sure. Yeah. What do you have in mind?
Well, I'd love to stop by and take a look at your current setup just to see what you're working with and understand your needs a bit better. Then we can explore some options that might give you more value or even streamline your printing costs.
Realized, yeah, you know what? We might be happy with our existing vendor. So I'm not sure if we need to get together.
I totally understand, John. It's always great to have a solid relationship with your current vendor. My goal is just to offer you another perspective and see if there's any room for improvement. Even if we just have a few compare notes, it might be helpful down the line. Brief meeting next week.
Well, yeah, come think of it, sure. How about next Tuesday at 9:15?
That sounds perfect, John. I'll put you down for next Tuesday at 9:15. I really appreciate your time, and I look forward to chatting with you then.
Okay, great. Thank you.
You're welcome. I'm excited for you, and if you need any more tips or practice before your call, just let me know. You're going to do great.
All right, thanks.
Anytime. If you have any other questions or need more help, just give me a shout. Good luck with everything.
That was kind of an easy thing. And to be fair, we didn't give the LLM any scripts per se. We didn't tell, you can tell that was all ad hoc. That role play took place. Matter of fact, I didn't even know where we were going to go when we started this thing. It was our very first one. That's, a 6-minute demonstration. See what you think. There's a lot more we're going to share with you guys. But have a good one. Got any questions? Hit me up, grwalters@grwalters.com. Link with me out in LinkedIn, and check out our show every Friday afternoon at 4. It's Art, Post, and myself, and ask us anything. You can ask us anything about copiers. We talk about AI to sometimes we talk about bourbon.